Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Alicia, your sweet spiritual psychic, here to deliver you clear and loving guidance so that you too can create your hashtag best life. Today is super exciting because it is the full moon in Libra. And when we are talking about Libra and when we think about Libra, we immediately think balance, harmony, and relationships. So Libra is ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love, beauty, and money. So these are the three relationships that are going to be highlighted during April 5th and April 6th, and 1 or 2 days, give or take, plus and minus after. I did do a quick 60-second tarot reading as well as a 3-minute tarot reading on TikTok, just quickly talking about the energies for the day and the messages that Spirit had for you today. It was really interesting because those messages were very much about career, even though a lot of the energy is very much about love, romance, and relationships. So let me break down a little bit of what it kind of means, and then I would like to do a small pick a card guidance for you here on YouTube. Let's get into it. This full moon in Libra is really getting you to expand your mind and horizons. For a lot of you, this may feel like you might not be getting a lot of sleep tonight or the next night, and you might start getting inundated with all of these creative ideas that which you could use in order to improve your life and get the life that you desire. Some of that might include like, oh my God, I should do this for my business. I should do this for my business. I should do this for my business. Again, originally when the messages came through for my soul family and the chosen ones and my superstars, it was very career focused, but it kind of makes sense because with this full moon in Libra, it's not only just about your love and relationships romantically, but really also about your relationship with yourself. So if you are single, things that might come up for you during this full moon in Libra might kind of actually highlight what needs to be released or what story you're done living in order to attract your ideal partner. Another thing that really came through about that was the fact that if you are single and are sick and tired of being single and you're like, where the F is my person? One of the things you might want to do, and what this full moon in Libra is asking you to do, is to become the person that you have always wanted to date. Now, I know for some of you that is like exactly what you didn't want to hear and what you didn't want to know, but I am telling you, and it was interesting because there was this huge click in my head when I was receiving this download where it's like, okay, you've heard the age-old adage of the fact that everyone is just a mirror for you, mirroring a part of you, right? Well, if you are wanting to attract the one who's like that perfect complement, then wouldn't you want to also like embody all of those qualities that you would want that person to have for you, right? Because you would be giving that in turn, and you would be a mirror for that person. So if you're mirroring the thing of, oh, I'm the best and like I deserve to be treated with the best, and you start treating yourself the way that you would want your partner to treat you, wouldn't you then therefore be vibing or attracting or exuding the vibration of someone that deserves to be respected with kindness and love? Do you know what I'm saying? So as much as it sucks, I encourage you or invite you, if you're single, to really start treating yourself as the person that you would want to date. So for example, if you really want someone who is like physically super attractive, then maybe you also want to start taking care of your body, like moving your body. It doesn't even have to mean you have to go and like do HIIT workouts like 20 times a day or whatever, but it's just like, what feels good to move your body, right? How do you take care of your body and treat your body like a temple, the way that you would want your partner to, right? If you want your partner to be spiritually open and like constantly learning, then what are you doing? Like maybe this might be about you going, wow, you know what? I really want to dive deeper into my spiritual journey and learn more about who I am. Maybe that is learning more about astrology or human design or getting a psychic or coach or mentor or whoever to really help you become the best you so that you really fall in love with who you are. Because let's be honest, if you really were head over heels in love with who you were, flaws and all, wouldn't it be easier to also attract someone who also fell in love with who was in love with who they were, flaws and all, and then y'all two can come together and really complement each other? I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay. If you are in a relationship, and maybe even in the beginning stages, this is kind of a perfect time to get vulnerable and create a safe space to really talk about your feelings with your partner. So if it's a new relationship, maybe it's like really telling them how you feel and how you like to be treated, and see if they are really willing to treat you that way, and then hear what they need in order for them to be happy, and see if you can, accommodate those things. If you are in a committed relationship, it might be a really great time to sit down in a safe space and really see what you both can do in order to take your relationship to the next step, to the next level, to deepen that connection. So those are things to think about. Okay, let's get into the cards, because I love the cards and I kind of really want to do a pick a card guidance. So let's do that next. We are going to shuffle the Work Your Light deck because we are all about starting this new chapter, and we're going to pick 3 cards. So Work Your Light deck, please give us 3 cards for this full moon in Libra. What do they need to know? Ooh, that one came out. Okay. And then, okay, that one came out. And that one came out. All right, I'm going to give you a second, but just go ahead and meditate on these cards. And then whenever you're ready, just pick 1, 2, or 3. Pause if you need to. All right. If you chose card 1, you got Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives, which makes so much sense for this full moon in Libra. If you chose card 2, you got Answer the Call. What is your soul calling you to do? And then if you chose card 3, you got Soul Family, calling your soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Oh my gosh, I love these. All right. So for people who chose card 2 and 3, we're going to get deeper into this in a second. So let's just start with card 1. All right. So card 1, Unbound, let's go. So Unbound, releasing soul patterns. This full moon in Libra is actually really asking you to cut the cords from these old patterns that are just, these are these soul karmic ties that are keeping you tied down to this old life of struggle, a life of stress, a life of I'm never getting what I want, right? And we don't want that for you. So let's go ahead and get more insight. Today, the archangels from the Archangel Power deck really wanted to come and give you a message. So let's ask them what do they mean by this? What more can you tell us about these soul patterns and contracts for those who chose card 1? All right. Okay. All right, I'm hearing 10 of Michael, Page of Michael, and woo! The Empress. All right, well, this is making sense. So the 10 of Michael, a situation has ended, right? And you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. What I'm really getting here is that Archangel Michael really wants you to put the past behind. So if there are any This is a great time. If your relationship is not working, just choose to move your separate ways. It's one of those, I'm hearing, you know, if it's truly meant for you, then it will never pass you by. And it's the whole birdcage thing. So if you love it, let it go. If it's meant for you, it will find you. It will come back to you. So a lot of you who are having these like, will my ex come back to me thing? It's like, let your ex be in the past and give the angels an opportunity to bring you someone who is more aligned and like your ex, but like better, like the 2.0 version, like what you actually deserve, right? And also, this is a time for reflection. So again, with this whole unbound as the theme, this is really asking you, what have you learned from this past cycle, from this past year, from the past couple of months? What are the lessons that you actually have learned that you want to embody that wisdom so that you don't have to continue the same rat race and struggle again? The last thing that you want right now is to go back and repeat an experience that you hated because you didn't embody the wisdom of that lesson. So Archangel Michael is here to help you cut the cords, but this really is your swan song where you can say, okay, good. I'm done with that life. I don't need that anymore. I'm good with that. And I can just move the F on. All right. You are ready for bigger and better things, which brings about Page of Michael, right? An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So with this, Archangel Michael is telling you that this new opportunity is coming your way to be able to create this new life for yourself. Whether it is that you are embarking on creating a new stream of avenue for yourself, like trying to date a new kind of person or whatever it is that you have, what's really important to understand is that whenever you're starting something new, starting a new cycle, a new change, a new way of being, a new identity, a new habit, at the beginning, it may feel like a challenge. It may feel like it's something that is hard because you are so used of doing things the struggle way, the worried way, the freaked out, I have too much on my plate way. This is all about saying it's okay to have a new challenge where you get to learn new things. Learning new things and embodying a new habit takes some time to create it and embody it fully, where it doesn't have to feel like work, right? That's what happens when any of us learn something new. So it's really important to remember that you have what it takes to succeed. Spirit's not sitting here being like, you don't have what it takes. You have everything it takes to succeed. You just need to stop sabotaging yourself and don't see challenges as a roadblock. See it as an opportunity to evolve, to learn something new, to become a better version of you, right? I think Mark Cuban has a famous quote where he says like, every no means that I'm getting closer to a yes. And so what I'm taking from that, as far as like what Spirit's saying, is that, you know, sometimes at the beginning when you hit a roadblock, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're not good enough, that you haven't like healed your trauma enough to get it, that you haven't worked hard enough. Maybe it's just about being like, oh my gosh, I get to stretch and expand. I get to go outside of my comfort zone. I get to see how much more power I actually have and I can utilize and wield in my favor, right? I am so lucky. Everything always works out in my favor, whether I work for it or not, right? Just do be careful, though, when you are going through these things. Read all the documents carefully. Read through the instructions. Make sure that you understand step by step, because let's be honest, Mercury retrograde is coming in. Ooh, that light is coming in. So let's bring that down a little bit. Okay. The Mercury is going into retrograde on the 21st. So you're going to start feeling some of those like technical glitches and things like that. So just make sure to read everything thoroughly. The last card is the Empress, which I'm so glad that this came out because that's what I've been feeling. But if you're having a hard time embodying true, divine, feminine, creative energy, call on Archangel Gabriel to help you. He's really great with this. But it's really important. And I said this in my TikTok video. It is time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded and the luxurious and abundant resources will follow. what Spirit is trying to really tell you with this card is the fact that, like, you know, this unbound soul pattern in contract keeps on telling you that you don't have what it takes in order to succeed. And what Spirit is trying to tell you is that you have everything that you need in order to succeed. And if you don't have it yet, ask your angels for the abundance of resources. That can also include money. And you ask them for an abundance of resources in order to create this new cycle, this new plan, this new way of life that you are wanting to create. You really are born to live a luxurious and abundant life full of generational wealth and happiness. So it's important right now to take the time to make a plan, a practical plan, step by step, where you have reviewed everything carefully in order to make sure you can get everything that you want. Does that make sense? Okay, let's pull some more cards. I need another deck. Let's see. Aha. Because for this card number one, group number one, since yours is still more focused on career, we're going to pull some oracle cards from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. So, what are some practical actions that they can take in order to create their dream life this year? Okay. Cut the cords of doubt, which again, do you want to see like how divine timing, releasing soul patterns, cutting the cords of doubt, situation has ended, Archangel Michael cutting cords of doubt. I mean, I don't know how many confirmations you need in a reading, but hopefully this is enough. Unstick the stuck. I mean, exciting new challenges, unstick the stuck. I can't make this up. And choose who you are. Ooh, this feels so good. Choose who you are becoming with the Empress. Choose who you are. You get to create who you are. Okay, that's not a real song. I'm just making up a song, but anyhow. Ah! Okay. I love this. I love this. I love this. All right. So, all right, here we go. Do you see how things always line up? Things always line up. All right. So with the cut the cords of doubt, you need to remember that again, in you getting rid of these soul contracts, you got to also get rid of the belief pattern that you are not enough, that you don't have what it takes, that you are not one of the lucky ones. You got to cut those cords of doubt. Ask Archangel Michael to cut them for you, or do a cord cutting candle burning ceremony in order to cut it. Or just decide right now what identity you want to embody moving forward, aka choosing who you are becoming. But let's not get too excited, right? We got to cut away from what is no longer serving us so that we can fly free, right? Like a phoenix rising from the from the ashes. And one way that you can do that is to unstick the stuck. So let me look that up really quickly and see what she says, because she's always so smart. Okay. It's time to dust away stagnant energy and give things a fresh glow. So I love this. I'm really getting is that you are ready for your glow up. You are ready to rise. You are ready to shine. You are ready to like show everyone who your best self is, which then is going to be leading to who you are becoming. And the thing that I'm getting right here is the fact that like, and again, this is kind of interesting. Oh, if you look at the color pattern, root chakra, This is your throat chakra and your heart chakra. So cutting the cords of doubt is going to help you get stable and grounded. The unsticking the stuck is going to actually open up your throat chakra so that you can speak your truth as your full authentic self and speak up about what your needs are, what your boundaries are, what your non-negotiables are, so that people know in your life, oh, bet I can't treat her like a doormat anymore because yeah, she's changing, right? Her glow up. Like, I don't want to like dim her light. I want to like amplify her light, right? You want to surround yourself with those kinds of people. And then choose who you are becoming. Here's what's interesting about choose who you are becoming. As you chase your dreams, you become the person that you've always wanted to be. I'm going to repeat that louder for the people in the back. As you chase your dreams, you become the person you've always wanted to be. This is why lucky girl syndrome works, lucky person, whatever you want to call it, or just being delusional, romanticizing your life, whichever trend you want to call it. But the point is this, again with the green chakra, again with the Empress, this is all about really finding out what truly lights you up, what excites you, what brings you pleasure, okay, here's an even better thing. When you're doing a specific activity, what activities do you do that actually make you feel like you're the best version of you? All right. So for example, for myself, like, and if you have followed me on TikTok for any short amount of time, you know that during my lives, I always love to sing Disney songs and any songs that come through that I channel. And I will say that, you know, as I create, music is my soul. So when I'm singing or when I'm hearing a song or affirmations that I'm just so head over heels in love with, and I am like singing that through my throat chakra, I am my best self, right? I am the singing tarot Disney princess. And that's just, you know, what I became known as. And even when I wasn't singing a Disney song, I would get in the comments like, oh my God, okay, Disney princess. And I'm like, what? Because that wasn't my intention, but Disney makes me happy, right? So that's part of my identity. Okay. So for you, I ask you, what activities do you do that make you feel like your best self? Start doing more of those activities. All right. Okay. And then finally, as a last thing, okay, meditate and contemplate to help you cut the cords of doubt. Surrender to the divine to help you get unstuck. And also remember that you're good enough. And remember that you are good enough. There you go. So I think these are self-explanatory, but this kind of makes sense, right? As, again, your main goal is to release these contracts. That's the whole point. So to do that, you got to just remember that your situation has ended and you're finally free to create your new life. So just put the past behind you, cut the cords of doubt, and meditate and contemplate about this over the weekend. Journal about it, write it down, write it in the comments. What is it that you need to contemplate and cut the cords from in order to move forward freely without feeling like things are dragging you down? When it comes to the page of Michael, right, and as far as releasing your soul patterns, this is really about taking this as a new challenge and remembering that you have what it takes to succeed. So become solution oriented, not problem oriented, and surrender your problems to the divine. Maybe what you need to do is say, all right, you know what, universe, this ish that I have around my situationship, around my business or whatever, I am giving that to you to handle. And if you need me to do anything, I am willing to do my part, but you need to give me a clear and obvious sign, no matter what, like that I will be able to get to do something, and I'll do it. Just tell the universe what you need to know in order to be able to do what you need to do, and then let the universe handle the rest. One of my favorite tricks is I love saying before I go to bed, Angel, please handle all of my problems while I sleep so that when I wake up in the morning, I am totally G to G. And every single morning it happens and it's fine. So try that out and let me know how it works. With the Empress, right, to act on those plans, remember to choose who you are becoming. You get to decide. You are the master of your own fate. You are the commander of your own destiny, the captain of your own destiny. So who do you want to be? What phase of your era are you on? Are you in your lucky girl era, your IDGAF era, your villain era, your self-love era, your, you know what I mean? Like your wealthiest era? Who are you becoming? Write it down in the comments below, right? And remember that you are good enough as you are. You don't need to do anything else in order to prove your worth to get all the things that you want, all right? That's what this new moon, this full moon in Libra has for you. Once you embody your new next level version of you, all of these great things, all of the abundance, all of the love, all of the money, all of the wealth, all of the health will come to you and be attracted to you like magic. For those of you who chose card number 2, which was answer the call, what is your soul calling you to do? Write it in the comments below if you already know, but what is your soul? Not your ego, not your inner child, not your fear, not your anxiety. What is your soul calling you to do? All right, those popped out. So, woo! Your first card is the Magician, Archangel Raziel. You can manifest the life that you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful new beginnings. All right, so this is really good. So look, you are ready to create the life of your dreams. You're ready. You have everything that it takes. You have all of the power in your fingertips. You just have to decide what it is you want and then start making it happen. I'm really still getting practical, like take your vision, if you can envision it, and then start writing a practical, tangible task list so you can start checking it off like one by one. All right, 5 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So, excuse me, I'm thirsty. So this is technically the 5 of Cups, but what I'm really getting from this is that you already know what it is you want, but there is some guilt and there is some, like, you're masking it as duty, but it's like you feel bad about leaving some people behind. You kind of feel bad or guilty for breaking up with this person or not calling that friend back or Xing this person out of your life because you feel like, okay, well, now I'm all alone. Now I don't have the support. Now I don't have what I need in order to move forward. And Archangel Raphael is really here to remind you that you are never alone. And sometimes you did need to cut off that dead weight in order to be able to be free enough to create what it is that you want. So know that you have so many more abundant opportunities in front of you. And especially when it comes to love, especially when it comes to relationships, you just are ready to stop attracting all of these codependent, narcissistic people in your life. It's okay that you let them keep them in the past. You can move forward as your new, abundant, whole, and beautiful self, because when you embody that person as the Magician, you really can then start to attract the people that are that are right for you and that are best for you long term, right? Instead of just, oh, I need someone because I'm lonely. Oh, I need someone because I'm afraid I won't ever get anyone better than that. No, never, ever settle. Keep your head, heels, and standards high. And your last card is Page of Michael. So an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. You have what it takes to succeed. So this is the other thing too. This is really about getting honest with yourself. Interestingly enough, I pulled this card for group 1, but it has a different meaning for you, group 2. So for you, this is really about remembering that as you continue to ascend, the famous phrase is new level, new devil, but you really are leveling the F up. So as you're leveling up, you're going to have to learn new tools. You're going to have to learn new systems. You're going to have to adopt new habits. You're going to learn how to interact with new people in new ways that are going to give you the life that you have always desired. Does that make sense? So this is more so about going, okay, I used to do things this way, but now that I know what I want and I'm releasing what it is that, and letting the stuff in the past, like stay in the past, right? And searching for the silver linings and embracing all of the new opportunities for happiness I have. I now see that I truly do have everything I need to succeed. And it's about finding the ways that work best for me. Finding out what makes me feel excited, what makes me jump up and down for joy, what makes me want to get up in the morning, right? To create the life that I desire. Do still make sure to review those contracts and documents. So this is about creating those boundaries or so that when the red flags do come, because people will still come in your life who are going to be waving red flags, know them from a real far away so that you know, oh, bet. Nope, I learned my lesson before. So thank you, but no. And you can just walk away. This will prevent you a lot of heartache if you are able to be more selective on who you bring into your life and what projects you take on that are actually aligned with your dream life and with what your soul is calling you to do, instead of doing it from a place where it's like, oh, well, they told me to do it, so I'll just do it because I love them, and without reviewing everything carefully. That's when you get yourself into hot water. Does that make sense? Okay, let's pull more. So what is their soul? What is your soul calling you to do? And we're going to get some. So what is their soul calling them to do? Okay. 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 Woo! I love that. Okay. So the first one, that one you wrote, is in balance. I actually really like this for the Magician card. So in balance, and again, with this whole purpose of, answering the call, right? Gratitude again, and the sacred flow of yes. Okay, this is making sense. This is making sense. As the Magician, a lot of the times when we have a successful beginning, we get so excited with all the new influx of abundance that things start to become out of balance, especially with this full moon in Libra. Libra's all about balance and the balancing of those scales. So make sure to balance your work life with your home life, your your socializing time with time spent alone to be able to process everything. The spiritual aspect also with the practical. You need both, but it needs to be in balance, right? And especially when you're starting a new project or starting a new life, it tends to consume you to the point where that's all that you think about. And then you kind of start to neglect other areas of your life. That was the path from before. Your soul now wants to create this life where you were head over heels in love with every single area, right? So that means that this needs to be balanced, as in you want to spend your time in each of these areas of your life, being able to improve it and leveling it up in a way where you're like, okay, bet. Work is doing well. I created that new stream of passive income. Bet. My relationships. Oh my God, I spent time with my partner today, or I went out on a cute date today, or I spent quality time with, my loved ones today, whatever that is, right? And then personal time or spiritual time. Oh my gosh, I actually put my phone on D&D and I felt so good just being able to sit alone with myself and give myself that quiet time that I needed, as an example. This will keep you in flow instead of kicking you out of flow and getting you like working really hard, burnt out. Oh, fuck, I have to sleep. Okay. Getting really excited and then burning out and then like feeling like you're a failure again. We can stop that cycle if you stay in balance. Gratitude, attitude. It's not surprising that both of these are green, right? So this is about going back. Your soul is craving this attitude of gratitude, of getting into the vibe of just being like, oh my gosh, I have so much to be thankful for. I have so much to appreciate now that I know that I can create the life of my dreams and I have all of this assistance. Like, I am so grateful. And it's about cultivating this energy because, again, the more that you are thanking the universe for all of the things that it's bringing you, even if it's like bad experiences, but you're like, you know what? Thank you for bringing me that bad experience because now I know what I don't want. Thank you for showing me that. I don't need to learn that lesson anymore. The more that you tell the universe thank you for something, the more it will bring you what you want. So if you want money, for example, thank the universe for every single dang dollar or penny in your life, okay? If you can pay a bill, even if it hurts, be like, you know what, universe? Thank you for letting me have the money in my bank account to pay this bill. I would like for it to be less next month, but I'm very grateful that I at least have the money to pay for this. If you meet someone or on a date, for example, it's like, wow, thank you so much for bringing me someone who's possibly interested in me. I really appreciate the attention. The universe will start bringing you more of that. Gratitude, 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 appreciation. Okay. The last thing is the sacred flow of yes. And this again goes back into the page of Michael here, where this is like you have what it takes to succeed. The way to succeed is to follow the sacred flow of yes. So where is your soul saying, yes, I want to do that. Yes, I want to hang out with this person. Yes, I want to create this stream of income. Yes, I want to watch this video. Yes, I want to lay down and take a nap. Yes, I want to binge watch this specific TV show. Your soul is always talking to you. So as long as you follow what it says yes to and then give yourself permission to follow that and do that, you will literally be golden. If there's anything in this reading that you take away, please take away the fact that you have everything it takes to succeed right now. And all you have to do is say yes to the things that your soul is calling you to do. I swear to God, that's all you need to know. And you are literally G to G for this month. Okay. Last couple cards. All right. I don't know why the third one keeps on popping out for y'all. Step out of your comfort zone. Communication is key. And it's time to release negativity. I love how that rhymed. All right. So I think this is pretty self-explanatory, but let's just give you a couple more downloaded messages. So stepping out of your comfort zone. It's going to be really important for you. And again, I think with this with this crown chakra energy, this is really about you believing that you actually can create something bigger than you've ever created before. Especially if you identify with being the chosen one, one of the chosen ones, a superstar, part of my soul family, you will know that you are destined to create just more than one little thing. You're here to change the world for the better. You're here to create new systems and new ways of doing things that have never been created before. With that being said, that is a huge undertaking and no one's done it yet. So you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone and think differently, think bigger, being able to start connecting with the genius of the collective in order to make everything that you want come true, right? In balance, okay? If you stay in your comfort zone, you're not going to be able to accomplish it to as large of a scale as you want. So get out of that comfort zone, because also getting out of that comfort zone will really show you how much more powerful you actually are, because you kind of are keeping yourself small in order to protect yourself because you don't want to be like the outcast. But let's be honest, you have massive superpowers, which you have yet to even tap into. And you know that your superpowers are going to help you create this incredible thing that's going to help all mankind. I know this for you. I know this, and you know this. It's scary. I understand. So if you need help, of course, book a coaching session and I'm happy to help you. But it's scary, but it's so worth it. And spirit will catch you. Communication is key, all right? Especially when it comes to relationships. So I hear that this is like a little bit of you, group 2, you want to have it all. I mean, everybody wants to have it all, but you really want to have it all, and you really want the relationship too. This has kind of been on the forefront of your mind, but it hasn't worked out the way that you wanted it to. So especially with this full moon in Libra, it's really asking you to create a safe space for you and your potential partner or your partner that you currently have to sit together and really talk honestly and lovingly and vulnerably with each other. You have to make sure to make this a safe space so both of you two can listen to each other, but being able to communicate your needs and wants to your partner is going to be so choice for you to be able to take your relationship to that next level, or then realize, hey, we may not be a great fit, and then you can go and find someone who actually is. And trust me and trust the universe, there is someone who will complement you perfectly, like way better than you've ever imagined before. So don't ever think that that person isn't out there. That being said, it is time to release negativity. Your soul doesn't want to be tied down to any of this ick anymore that's causing the 5 of Cups energy and those feelings of loss. You have to be able to come to accept the fact that whatever happened in the past, it happened. But you survived. It made you who you are today. You are stronger, faster, better, wiser because of it. So it's okay. It happened. It's not fair that some horrible things happened to you. It wasn't right for those people to do those horrible things to you. But we can now take the wisdom from that, put in some boundaries to make sure it doesn't happen again, and then say, great, we get to now move past this and move on into the sacred flow of yes. All right. So if you're getting anything out of this reading, know that you can literally create. Your soul is trying to tell you that you are ready to create the life of your dreams and that you have everything that it takes to succeed. But you just have to follow the sacred flow of yes, make sure that you do things in balance, adopt this attitude of gratitude, and step out of your comfort zone. Because once you step out of your comfort zone and communicate what it is that you want, you'll be able to release this negativity and really start attracting all of the abundance and blessings and miracles into your life. This is going to be such a good month for you. And my group 3s, finally my group 3s. So if you chose group 3, which the third card, which was soul family, let's pull some extra cards for additional guidance. Your soul is really wanting to call in your soul family, your tribe, your people, and because of the fact that you do not need to go through this entire new chapter of your life alone. This is all about, I kept on pulling like 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. So group 3, this is really about 3, about collaboration, about community, about being able to get the support. You've been doing this for so long. You've been alone for a long time. You don't need to do it all by yourself anymore. Let's get some additional cards for you. Okay, I guess these are the 3 cards. Are these the 3 cards? No, let's just shuffle again. Please give me 3 cards for, there we go. Okay, Page of Ariel. What do they need to do to call in their tribe? Woo! 9 of Raphael. Wish fulfillment. And oh my gosh. See, I told you, it's so funny because even though this full moon in Libra is all about love and relationships, like so much of this was like business and career. So I guess for my soul family, y'all are about to see a lot of money. Okay. Let's start at the beginning. So the first thing that your soul needs to do in order to create and get the, and call in your soul family is to really think about, okay, Page of Ariel, this is basically the Page of Pentacles, okay? But it's an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. But what I'm really getting is that you are actually ready to do the work in order to create the life that you want. And in the working towards your goals and being like, all right, bet, I am doing this. I have got this going. I am like creating blah, whether this is like, I heard for some of you really are going into social media creation or content creation or wanting to really start up that YouTube channel for an extra stream of income. But whatever it is, through your pursuit of creating this new stream for yourself where you're like, yeah, this is my passion. This is what I like to do. In the pursuit of that, you're going to attract the partnerships that you have been seeking in business and in love and in friendship. So if you're already hitched, don't worry about it. But if you are not, you're going to find your person through your work. I get that very, very strongly. So it may indicate take what resonates, leave the rest. But group 3, you're going to find your person through your work, which leads to the 9 of Raphael, which is the 9 of Cups. So make a wish because dreams are becoming a reality. And this is a joyful time in your life. Again, as you are working on what you genuinely love to do, I get paid to exist, right? Or the spoil me, right? Just getting paid to exist, getting paid to do what you love, like, and getting massively compensated for your talents and gifts. Make a wish right now. Drop it in the comments below. What is your wish, right? You are getting a chance right now to have your bibbity bobbity boop moment. So if you have been feeling like Cinderella, like, you know, stuck in her thing and you're just like fed up and you don't know what else to do, your fairy godmother is here right now asking you, AKA Archangel Raphael, what is it that you want? I wish blah, 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 blah. Put it in the comments. Like, let's make this a reality, right? Whatever you wish for right now, especially under the full moon in Libra, it will come true. I heard within the next 3 to 6 months, because I also am feeling this 8 of Wands energy. Like everything is coming in really fast, even though it's eclipse season. Don't let eclipse season make you have a negative outlook or prevent you from taking action. Eclipse season is only going to highlight what has not been working for you in the past. Just take it, like find a solution for it, and then elevate. That's how you ascend and grow. And if you do those 2 things, 9 of Ariel, again, so much abundance for you. So much abundance for you, group 3. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. This is the 9 of Pentacles, all right? And look, it's Ariel on a freaking unicorn galloping through a field with, you know, a rainbow in the back. Your success is guaranteed. You just have to, you know, when I say put in the work, not work hard as in the struggle bus, as in like, okay, for example, if you want to be getting paid on YouTube, right? You're going to have to start making a video and putting it on YouTube every damn day. You are going to make sure to want to put a call to action at the end so people know what they need to do by the end of the video. You need to make sure to put value in, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? But in essence, it's like if you want to be a YouTube creator and get paid, you know, by YouTube to create these videos, you need to make watchable videos every day for 30 days because YouTube and all social media loves consistency. So make the damn video every damn day. you're going to get your dreams fulfilled. Like 2 9s, I cannot. Okay, it's just giving right now in all the good ways. All right, let's see what other guidance we have for you. Ooh, creator air. Make a mission statement for your soul. Oh, I love that so much for you. And then finally, and then creator water. Interesting. So this is like, what I'm really seeing here is that, ooh, I just got this download of you're literally about to make waves. Because what happens when air blows on water, which is feng shui, by the way, feng is air, sui or shui is water. What happens when air blows on water? It makes waves, as in being able to make all the things that you want, and the center of it to ground you all as a mission statement for your soul. I can't even pull these cards any better. So you might want to feng shui your house. So that might be something that you want to do. And again, even looking at this card right here, you've got the ocean animals, but they're jumping out, like they're bringing this air movement to like really be able to like bring, like your cup is running over. You activated, you're going to attract all of these great things into your, I cannot even, I'm so excited for you. Okay, let me focus. Creator air. What this means when it comes to getting to work. All right. It's going to be important. This is all about thinking logically and critically. So this is the energy of the mind, right? What's going to be really, really important for you to do is to find a way to get your mindset to a point where it actually helps you get to where you want to go. So one of the things you might want to do is you might want to actually ask yourself, okay, if I was the best version of myself, or if I was the CEO of my own company, or if I was already with the love of my life, what would my daily habits and routines be? And then start writing down a list of them, and then start making that your new habit tracker and your new way of going about life, right? Because again, if you're wanting to make this new income, for example, or creating your own company, you're going to have to start with, okay, what is my mission statement? What is the purpose of this company? What am I selling? What problem am I solving? Who are like the people that I'm selling this to? Why does this excite me? Why is this my mission? Why does my soul care so much about this? What do I need to do? Do I need to post a YouTube video every day or a TikTok video every single day? Like whatever it is. But it's about being logically like, what can I do? Solution oriented. Again, this is mental. So it's about having a wealth mindset, an abundance mindset, a romantic life mindset. When you can master your mindset, like all of this will come into play, right? Again, if you need help with that, book a session. Okay. But make a mission statement for your soul. This is probably one of my favorite cards from this deck because I feel like everybody needs to do that. So a mission statement is like, what is your sacred why, right? I highly encourage you to Google the top 25 mission statements for the biggest companies and start reading them, because it'll give you a really good idea of what the company stands for. A mission statement is like, it is my mission to. So like, for example, for me and my business, it is my mission to help as many people as possible embody their best self on their best timeline so they can literally create their happily ever after. I just want people to live happily ever after. That is my mission. So whatever I do, whether it's a tarot video, a manifesting video, a wardrobe video, a product review, every single thing I do is to help you create your happily ever after. However that looks like for you, right? That's my mission, okay? Another mission statement, it could be like, say yes to you. Like, for example, one of my tagline, or my tagline for my business is, yes, say yes to the yin means saying yes to you. Success always starts by saying yes to you, right? You are important. Your needs are important. What your soul wants is important. It's all about you, right? So make your own mission statement and drop it in the comments below. All right. Then this will be your compass, your North Star, your anchoring point, so that you can use your mind in order to make sure that everything happens, right? Okay. Now let's go to creator of water. I personally am very attracted to water, but water is all about your emotions. So how well are your emotions helping you right now in creating the life that you desire? Now, it's interesting that the emotions are next to the 9 of Ariel, which is the 9 of Pentacles. So Spirit is asking you, if you already had all the money that you wanted, the life that you wanted, the partner that you wanted, all of this, what would you feel like? What does your happily ever after feel like, right? This is what you're going to want to try and cultivate every day. The feeling of you freaking got it all. Like this card, like feeling like you're on a freaking unicorn galloping through the meadows with like a rainbow over it. And you're like, ah, or whatever you're singing. Okay. Like, and that was from Enchanted. But anyway, but you get what I mean, right? So it's like, how does this make you feel? Elated, blissful, lucky AF, legendary, grounded, excited, optimistic, adventurous, focused, like a boss, head over heels in love with every single area of your life, at peace. How does this feel? Choose 3 words, write them down, and then every single day when you wake up, you go, okay, my goal is to feel the way I want to feel at the end, because that's obviously acting as if Neville Garter's living in the end, lucky girl syndrome, blah, 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 blah. So what do I need to do? Use your analytical mind to think about, okay, tasks for the day that will help me feel this way, that are anchored in this purpose, which will make my dreams come true. That is how I will attract my soul family, because then when I know what I stand for and I know how it feels to be around the people that I really want to have in my life, then all I have to do is do these certain tasks in order to attract them into my life. Does this make sense? This is so freaking good. Okay. I'm so excited for you, group 3. Holy guacamole. Final inspiration. I mean, guidance. Why did I say inspiration? Don't let your pride get in the way. And of course, that was under the air. So just because you're intellectually stimulated and you know exactly what you need to do, you don't have to be the know-it-all. You can just say, hey, this is what I'm doing from now on. If you'd like to help me, and I would love your help and any ideas, but you don't have to be an a-hole about it, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, be the positive side of a Leo and not the shadow side, if that makes any sense. Okay, and then, I don't know why I had to say that in a British accent. Hashtag don't worry about it. Ooh, your hard work is paying off. I just heard slow and steady wins the race. And I know you probably hate that because it's going to happen a lot faster than you think. But the hard work that you put in to do the tasks that you need to do and using that analytical leadership in order to call in your soul family, it will pay off to be able to get you what you want. And then surrender to the divine. There's this need, and I'm hearing this very strongly. Oh, shit. All right. Well, this is for you. And like I told you, just because that's what they said, but surrender to the divine, but remember that a new romantic cycle is going to begin. Didn't I tell you at the beginning of this reading, you're going to find your partner at work? So like, as you call in your soul family, you're going to find the one, All right. Like, I know you got a bonus card. Don't, hopefully group 1 and 2 won't come out at me for that. But surrender to the divine. This is all about co-creation. You get to decide what it is that you want and why, but then let the universe help you. You don't have to do this alone because, again, this is the karmic lesson you need to break. You don't have to do it all by yourself. You can call in your soul family, your tribe, the people that are like understand what you're going through, what you need, how you want to be supported, who can help you with your mission to get what you desire. Ask the universe to bring those people to you. And of course, as you radiate that energy as this leader, right? You're going to find them because it will feel the way you want to feel when you meet these people. But let the universe help you. And then you're going to get this. Oh my God, who is so excited? I can't even. I love you, group 3. Please keep me posted. I hope that those little pick a card readings were helpful for you. Each group had such a great positive outlook for the rest of the month. So I hope that you just take what resonates, leave the rest, apply it to your life, and see all of the magic and blessings and miracles that Spirit has in store for you. If you liked this content and would like to see more of it, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button so you are the first to know when new videos drop. And of course, if you need help in being able to get through all of this like expansion of energy and all of the influx of ideas in order to either manifest the love of your life or create your dream work life or empire or whatever, you can do one of 2 things. Number 1, you can get my Dream Life Blueprint Workbook. It is the exact step-by-step method that I have used in my life in order to manifest everything that I've ever gotten. It's 25 pages of a PDF and it's only $11.11. The link is in the caption. And if you need more, if you're ready to go all in and you're like, no, I want to get this done and I want my game plan ASAP so that I can bang this out now, then book a psychic coaching session with me. It's 60 minutes of you and me. I straight up channel your spirit team for you, as well as God angels and the universe. And they will channel through me for you exactly what your soul's purpose is, what is blocking you mentally and emotionally, what you need to do to unblock it, and give you a practical action task list for you to walk away with so that you know exactly what you need to do to un-F yourself and really, really start embodying the incredible, beautiful person that you were meant to be. Because you were meant to be an icon, a leader, right? A visionary. You were meant to have it all. You are meant to have it all. So whichever way you want, just know that it is yours. I am here to help if you need to, but otherwise, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day. Mwah!